In this episode of Take Charge Now, from the Great Resignation to the Quiet Quit, and now rage applying for jobs. Coming out of the pandemic, there were so many who felt frustrated, maybe overlooked for a job they felt qualified for, unfairly compensated, and this rage applying is being touted on social media as a way to get even with your boss. The whole process involves aggressively applying for jobs with two goals in mind. Of course, finding a new job, and what's key here is a hefty pay raise. If you believe what you're hearing on TikTok, within a day or even a few weeks after submitting your resume, they are receiving multiple offers with hefty salary increases. It makes it sound oh so appealing. They're also sharing just how much they love their new job and how great their managers are. Now, I kind of get it. With a current inflation rate of 6.8% and a 2% raise, the hunt is on for an opportunity to generate higher income. No one seems bothered by the talk of a recession, and it certainly isn't concerning those who seem to have hit this breaking point with their boss. But what does seem to be missing is the conversation with your manager. I get it, it's never an easy conversation, and in many cases it can be one that could be resolved, maybe even more productive in the long run. The reality is, your boss may have absolutely no idea of all the things you've done and the impact that you've had on the company, and a simple conversation could result, if you're optimistic, in a raise or maybe even a promotion. You might feel good in the moment, serial job hopping, but I will tell you, for a potential employer, if they figure it out, it is a red flag. Now, asking for a raise, I've already stated, it's just never easy, and it certainly isn't fun. I've heard people say they would rather go to the dentist than try to negotiate a pay raise. However, if you do think you're worth more than what the company is currently paying you, then I do think you need to go for it. But go for it by being prepared. When asking your current boss for greater compensation, you need to demonstrate how the work that you're currently doing is driving increased value for the company. You got to pick your timing as well. I mean, you're not going to ask for more money in the middle of a stressful period, a crisis, and especially if your company is in the middle of layoffs. You don't want to seem like that person way more concerned about their paycheck than whatever challenges the company might be facing. Being a team player is important. Help solve the challenges that are out there first. After a successful project completion, during a period of growth, that's the time to talk to your boss. Be prepared with that list of your most recent accomplishments and how they've led to greater success for the organization overall. You got to make your case for how your work is potentially undervalued and deserves greater compensation. Stay confident, stay positive, and remember, this is a friendly yet business conversation. It is never intended to be a confrontation. So you don't want to threaten, you don't want to say you're going to quit or give ultimatums. This would only sour your relationship with your boss and likely limit the potential with that employer down the road. It is smart, however, to anticipate what objections your boss may have ahead of time. This way you can sort of prepare a counter argument. Again, it would help to know what the industry standard, the market value for similar jobs to yours. So basically, I'm back to saying do your research and bear in mind some salary decisions might legitimately be decided above the level of your boss, so their hands might be tied. By the way, I also think it's important sometimes to negotiate for more than money. These are often things that your boss can give you, such as a better quality of work-life balance, maybe opportunities to take courses to advance your career, bring you on to core projects so you can showcase your talent, maybe even adding the word senior to your title will show valuable career growth. People sometimes will say to me, I want to break up my work week and work on a Wednesday. Maybe that can happen. Explore all your options. So if I can, try to end on a positive note. Point out how much you really do enjoy working with them, regardless of the outcome of this negotiation, and thank your boss for their time. I get it. You're still probably thinking you might have to job hop, and sadly that may be true because some companies are willing to pay out considerably more to hire new talent that they're trying to acquire than to their long-term staff. I know, I've been there. All I'm asking is to remember there are always pros and cons to a strategy like this.